Two teams. Two conferences. It's a road game for the Rockets. And Houston is looking to play Texas big. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Nets.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A two-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
They want this win bad. Trust me, whether you're playing a team 4 times or just twice, you never want to get swept.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Thompson. Pass to Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both of these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Here's Thompson. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Williams with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thompson surveying the floor. A rebound by the Nets. Johnson attacking. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
And it's good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 6.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Back to Thompson. Driving inside. And he can't jam it through. Brooklyn leading by 3. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Johnson left side. Over Castle. Johnson can't get it to go. Rockets trailed by 3. Pass to Eason. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside Portis. Pass to Wilson. Lets the 3 fly. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Back to Terry. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And so here is Houston. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Now, coach had nothing but respect when it came to Chris Paul. He said every aspiring young point guard should study CP3. He's an ideal floor general, a fierce competitor, and he always seems to make the right play. It's going to take a team effort defensively to slow down his impact. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Portis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
O'Neal from long range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Portis drives in. And Portis throws it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pass to Terry. Wide open. Collins grabs the miss. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Paul looking around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I've been watching this game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
And Paul drills both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Portis. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up.
17.
Rocket.
The Rockets. 19.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Brooklyn trailing. The Nets working the ball around now. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by Smith.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shakes him. Thompson. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Screen by Smith. Here's the 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 2. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. The three-pointer no good. Here's Whitehead. Back to Williams. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Thompson going inside.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Nifty move. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Here's Thompson. And it goes down 2 points. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Şengün with a wide open look. And Houston again with the bucket.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
Rockets leading by 6. With the fadeaway. That one no good. Good defense by Claxton. Johnson surveying the floor. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing I've been impressed with.
Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A minute 50 left in the first half. Here's Clowney. Hasn't made one yet. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Vassell. Castro O'Neal. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ball left side. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Portis. Nets trailed by 7. Here's Wilson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Wilson's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Brooks outside. To the inside. Vassell, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Melton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Vassell outside. Back to Brooks. Lets it go with a three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Outside Wilson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Paul outside. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got 6.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Smith outside. Thompson in the post. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Back to Smith. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And that one drops for him. He's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Castle. Smith inside. Johnson with the block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it. And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Houston. It's a three-point game. The three from Johnson drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 7.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Here's Thompson. They can't stop the run with that one.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Right, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Johnson.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Thompson outside. Screen by Şengün.
Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Castle. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. In the corner, Şengün with it. 5 to shoot. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
15 seconds.
Johnson outside for the lead. It's rebounded by Houston.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block. or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game. But this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Out to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Poke loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Paul, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
There's that two-way game with Paul possessing, grabbing the steal, and immediately has the basket in his sights. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
On the wing, Brooks. Paul left side. A rebound by the Nets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Here's Melton. And good that time. Melton's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
First personal foul. Team seconds.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Paul outside. Doesn't go that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
The Nets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Vassell outside. 4 on the shot clock. The Rockets with another miss. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's the drive.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ball outside. They set the pick. A kick out to O'Neal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
All up top. 8 points for him. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Melton. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
49.
Brooklyn.
The Rockets. 44.
It's the final quarter.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us. As we begin the 4th. Nets leading by 5. Pass to Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. The 3 from Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson outside. Screen by Smith. From outside the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Outside Williams. There's the triple. He can't get that one. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Smith right side. Pass to Şengün. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. That evens the score. 21 points from Amen Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect for the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Thompson inside. There's Williams. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Smith outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. Look, 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirk, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Thompson with it. And Thompson slams it home.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Williams, here we go. And finished off by Williams. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. And the 3 off target. The Nets with the lead. Johnson outside. Over Castle. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Back to Şengün. Thompson outside. Johnson with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. Here's Williams. The shot from the low post is good. 17 points for Williams.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Eason. Now Şengün. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's blocked by Şengün. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. A rebound by the Nets.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nets passing it around. Now Claxton. He's covered by Eason. There's Williams. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Johnson, that's for 2. It's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
"15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Eason gets a wide open look. It falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.